Today we have with us our special esteemed guest, Yogacharya Balayogi Bhavanani ji. Sir Director हैं ISCM के, that is Institute of Salutogenesis and Complementary Medicines, as well as he is Professor of Yoga Therapy at Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth University, which is located in Pondicherry. Sir एक scholar है and he has served a number of expert committees of Ministry of Ayush as well as YCB. तो मैं मेरे पास वर्ड्स नहीं है कि मैं एक्सप्लेन कर पाऊँ जो भी सर ने लाइक एक्सपर्टीज हासिल की हुई है। तो हमारे लिए बहुत ही गर्व और खुशी की बात है कि सर आज हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं और हमें मौका मिलेगा सर को सुनने का। तो सर प्लीज आप अनम्यूट करें और शेयर करें।
Namaste, Swagatam, Shubdinam, Suprabhat. Such a pleasure to be with all of you during this international festival organized by my dear Sanjeev Tyagi ji and the Everest Yoga Institute team in Punjab. It's also a great honor to be following the most amazing exposition on Yama Niyama, Adhikara Yoga by Guruji Ishwarji, and to be on the same screen with my dear Sanjay Malpani ji. I always say, उस दिन महाभारत टाइम में एक संजय was required to tell the story of Mahabharata to Dhritarashtra. आजकल we have with us Dr. Sanjay Malpani, who I believe is a reincarnation of Sanjaya himself, giving us the new perspective, new vision. Because हम तो सब अंधे हो गया. We have forgotten what our culture is. We have all become blind to our culture. What a rich culture, and we have forgotten it. So we are like Dhritarashtra, blind to reality. And so from time to time, like Lord Krishna tells us, that Sambhavami Yuge Yuge, similarly from Yuga to Yuga, there will be one Sanjaya. I think our Yuga, the Sanjaya, is Dr. Sanjay Malpani ji. And one of the most amazing organizers, philanthropists, yogis that I know, which is why when Sanjeev ji, when you told me, can you come for this? I said, I have 3 meetings at the same time. But then I can never say no when I get a chance to be with my Dr. Sanjay Malpani ji and the beautiful team of Everest Yoga Institute. When we talk about yoga, आजकल तो हमको बहुत कंफ्यूजन हो गया, क्योंकि एक साइड योग को थेरेपी बोलते, दूसरा साइड में योग के एक अभी तो स्पोर्ट्स बोलने लगते, तीसरा साइड में एक फिलॉसफी बोलते, and then others are telling it is one spirituality which we don't know what is spiritual, so we say religion. So सब लोग का मन में अभी तो बहुत confusion है. We are in a state of viparyaya and vikalpa. We are not having the clarity of what is yoga today. Now, people ask me, they say, Dr. Ananda, you are always standing up for reality of yoga, tradition of yoga, integrity of yoga, but you are supporting yoga chikitsa, yoga therapy in hospital. Isn't that wrong? Another person says you are supporting yogasana sport. Isn't that wrong? Another says you are saying yoga is part of Sanatana Dharma. So are you propagating religion? Isn't that wrong? सब जगह से हमको ऐसा प्रश्न आते रहते. And what I tell them, yoga is like the ocean. That one ocean, पूरा एक ही ocean है. लेकिन in Pondicherry, I say it is Bay of Bengal. In Mumbai, they say it is Arabian Sea. Some people say it is Atlantic Ocean. Others say it is Pacific Ocean. But it is all one and the same ocean. The ocean is one. Yoga is one. Yoga is not many. But depending on where we are, when I'm in Pondicherry, if you say, what is the ocean? I say Bay of Bengal. Every day, subah, after the morning arati, we do Surya Namaskar facing the rising sun. And as Surya Bhagavan comes up, we say Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, and we welcome as we do Surya Namaskar facing the sun at sunrise, not at 10 o'clock night in one glass-walled studio on 5th floor, which is modern yoga. Then it is exercise. People say, is Surya Namaskar yoga or exercise? If you do night 10 o'clock in a glass-walled yoga studio on 5th floor, it is exercise. If you do in the morning facing the rising sun with respect to the sun, it is yoga. The same Surya Namaskar, depending on the context, is becoming yoga or becoming exercise. When we do asana just for the sake of fitness, it is like an exercise. But when we realize it is transforming, transcending, as Ishwar Bharadwaj Guruji was telling, we have to fulfill the Manushya Dharma, to be human being. That is why यम नियम तो बहुत जरूरी है. बिना यम नियम तो योग नहीं होता. Yoga cannot be there. We can be the best yogasana. We can tell all the scripture. But if we don't live yoga, we have to live yoga, not do yoga. उसको जीवन करना चाहिए. Not just करने के लिए तो नहीं है. जीवन करने के लिए तो योग हमारा शास्त्र में है. And this is why, where I am standing, I see Bay of Bengal. Where Malpani ji is, there is no sea there, but there is, if you go a little bit to Mumbai, Mumbai mein to Arabian Sea milega, where they do the Ganesh Visarjan. Ganesh ji ko Visarjan karne ke liye to Arabian Sea hai. That side you can see the sunset, beautiful sunset. In Pondicherry you can see beautiful sunrise. Same. Ocean is the same. Similarly, my friends in America, on one side they see the Pacific and another side they see the Atlantic. So wherever we are, when we are using the perspective of yoga as a therapy, as a Purna Swarupa Chikitsa, not just disease-oriented. Yoga therapy, it is not yoga therapy for diabetes, yoga therapy for hypertension, no. It is yoga for the sake of yoga, nothing else. And by performing yoga for the sake of yoga, your diabetes will get controlled. Your hypertension will get controlled. You are not doing yoga for something. Dharmanyevadika raste, as Malpani ji will remind us. You are not doing yoga to get something. You are doing yoga for yoga's sake. Yoga for yoga's sake. And automatically, uska phalan to mil jayega. Hamesha mil jayega. But we are always thinking, if I do yoga, what will I get? If I join NYSF, what will I get? If I join Indian Yoga Association, what will I get? Nothing you will get. Forget about getting. And remember to forgive. And give. That is the yogic attitude. So depending on where we are, if we are utilizing the tools of yoga, if you are using all the tools of yoga, the anga of yoga, for the sake of creating sukham, to create sukha, we want to move from dukkha to sukha. From, like we say, asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, from dukkha to sukha, that movement is yoga chikitsa. The person is suffering, they are in dukkha. It could be of the body, of the kaya. It could be of the manasika, of the mind. And some people, even they are not connected with their own atma. That is why we talk about the different type of tapa. Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika, and Adi Daivika. And it is so true. Most people, their health problem is because of what they are doing. They are creating their own problem. My beloved father would say, you don't have problem, you are the problem. He said, you take yourself out, problem solve ho jata. Sab jagah mein aisa hai. If we are not there, the problem is solved. So who is creating the problem? Hamara ahankar. It is the ego that creates the problem every place. In the individual also, it creates the problem. In the family also, it creates the problem. In organization also, it creates the problem. And in the whole world, it creates the problem. Kyunki all of us are caught up with the klesha, which is that asmita. Why do we have asmita? Because of avidya. Avidya kshetram uttaresham sasupta tanu vichinna udaranam. And what are those kleshas that are in that state? Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhiniveshaha, kleshaha. And how do you work with it? Again, Maharishi Patanjali has given everything. You only need two people. One is Maharishi Patanjali, second is Yogeshwar Sri Krishna. You have both of them, everything is clear. You don't need anything else. Everything else is the popcorn and the masala chips. The main item is Maharishi Patanjali and Yogeshwar Sri Krishna ji, nothing else. It is very clear. He says, how can you deal with it? You work on Kriya Yoga. Tapa Swadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani. You have to work on those three. Because what happens with Kriya Yoga? Samadhi Bhavanartha Klesha Tanukaranarthascha. To reduce the klesha and to attain samadhi, Kriya Yoga. That is why Kriya Yoga is the more bigger teaching of Maharishi Patanjali than even Ashtanga Yoga. We all know, okay, Maharishi Patanjali gave Ashtanga Yoga. But even more important is Kriya Yoga because it deals with the klesha. And the klesha is the root of all karma. Klesha moola karma shaya. Drishta drishta janma bhedaniya. All of that is coming from the klesha. And the root of the klesha, avidya, creating asmita. Because of asmita, I like some people, I don't like some people. I like some things, I don't like some things. Why do I like and not like? Because of asmita. And then I want to survive at any cost. Even if the whole world is destroyed, let it be. I have to survive. That is abhinivesha. And the key to dealing with abhinivesha klesha is Ishvara Pranidhana. Because through Ishvara Pranidhana, we realize Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. We realize that everything is an offering to the divine. We develop Narayana Bhava, Narayana Arpana Bhava, and Nimitta Bhava. That Bhavana is where we practice in our day-to-day life Ishvara Pranidhana. And when Ishvara Pranidhana is practiced, automatically Samadhi Siddhihi Ishvara Pranidhana. And Klesha Tanukarana will automatically be there. My wish today, the message I want to give is, all aspects of yoga are yoga. Let us not say this is yoga and that is not yoga. Let us understand yoga chikitsa can also be there. Yogasana sport can also be there. There can also be the philosophical aspect of yoga. There can be the practical aspect of yoga. There can be the spirituality of yoga. All of them can coexist at the same time. Let us not say either you have to have this or that. In my ashram, I teach the traditional methodology of the Gita-ananda Yoga Sampradaya, coming from the Rishi, Munis of Bhrigu Vamsa and Agastya Vamsa. In the hospital, I teach Yoga Chikitsa. I am part, along with Malpani ji, of the NYSF. If somebody is taking yoga into politics, I will be with them also. If they take yoga into business, I will be with them also, because that is also a good place. Through yoga, if you can rectify business, that will be the best. If you can rectify politics, that will be the best. Because ultimately, who is a yogi? A good, noble human being. That is a yogi. Can they understand themselves and can they understand others? Can they see that divinity in every person? And can they understand, I am here to serve. I am here to give. I am not to get and forget. I am here to give and forgive. That is the message I wanted to share today. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, Sanjeev, Tyageji, and the whole family. And to have my dear Malpani ji with me, wow. Double bonus hai humko.
Thank you so much, sir, for the beautiful words, for your beautiful teaching, and that has really, I also believe in the same way as you are telling, sir. So because we are also dealing in the same way, जैसा आपने बताया कि योग जो है वो हमारा चाहे शारीरिक साधना है, चाहे मानसिक तप है, चाहे आध्यात्मिक है, और बिजनेस एस्पेक्ट्स को भी लेके, बिकॉज अगर शायद स्वामी जी ने इतना कॉमर्शलाइज ना किया होता, रविशंकर जी ने, सदगुरु जी ने और आप लोगों ने, तो शायद योग की जो गरिमा है वो इतनी आगे ना बढ़ पाती। आज आज इतने सारे योग शिक्षकों को इससे आजीविका भी मिली है और जीवन जीने की राह भी मिली है। तो आपका जो मार्गदर्शन है वो इतना अच्छा है, आपके जो एक एक शब्द हैं गुरुजी मैंने नोट भी किए हैं सारा, तो वो वास्तव में बहुत ही मूल्यवान है हम सभी के लिए, क्योंकि वो जीवन जीने का ही राह दिखाते हैं। क्योंकि ये आज एक बहुत बड़ा भ्रम है, बहुत सारे लोगों का डिस्कशन का विषय बन गया है, क्योंकि कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि योग ये है, योग ऐसा है, योग का प्रारूप वैसा है। तो आपने बहुत ही सुंदर शब्दों में उसको एक्सप्लेन किया कि योग, जैसे आपने हुसैन का एग्जाम्पल दिया, तो वो बहुत ही अच्छा है। और अगर आपके द्वारा ये शब्द आएंगे तो मुझे लगता है कि फिर लोग सहज इसको स्वीकार करेंगे। सो हम लोग बहुत ही अपने आप को भाग्यशाली समझते हैं कि आप लोगों का आशीर्वाद और मार्गदर्शन हमें समय समय पे मिलता रहता है। सो आज हमारे लिए बहुत ही सौभाग्यशाली दिन है कि इतने बड़े महान ऋषि महर्षि हमारे इस मंच पर हैं। सो डॉक्टर संजय मालपानी जी भी हमारे साथ विद्वान हैं। तो मैं अब उनसे प्रार्थना करूंगा कि वो अनम्यूट करें, और मैम रुचि जी से मैं प्रार्थना करूंगा कि सर को इंट्रोड्यूस कराएं, और मैं डॉक्टर भवनानी जी से भी प्रार्थना करूंगा कि कृपया थोड़ी देर और हमारे साथ बने रहें, जब तक संजय जी का जैसे आपने एग्जाम्पल दिया था महाभारत से, तो इन संजय जी की भी वाणी को जरूर सुनकर जाए।
So next esteemed guest which we have with us is Dr. Sanjay Malpani ji.
I think my
Sir,
introduction was already given, and
okay.
yeah, that is not required again. That's what I believe. When I'm here and when Yogacharya, Dr. Ananda, Balayogi, Bhavanani ji is there, I sometimes feel that I should keep myself on mute and keep on listening, because the way he speaks, see, the words are different, but just to look at him, the way the flow goes on, the way the love flows off his eyes, he is a Purna Yogi, and that is the reason sometime I feel that I should keep on listening this time, and whatever time is given to me, I think we should listen to Dr. Anand Balayogi ji. He's an amazing person. I never met him in person. Till now, I'm meeting him virtually only, but that will be the day of blessings for me, that I will be able to meet him personally.